forget to like, share and subscribe.
Hello students, today we are going to discuss invertible matrices, elementary operation or transformation of matrices. First, invertible matrix. If A is a square matrix of order M and if there exists another square matrix B of the same order M such that product of AB equal to product of BA equal to identity matrix, then B is called the inverse matrix of A and it is denoted by A inverse. In that case, A is said to be invertible. For example, let A equal to this and B equal to this be two matrices. Now find product of AB. Two, 1, 3, 2 into 2 minus 3 minus 1, 2. We multiply row by column. 2, 3 into 2 minus 1. 2 to the 4. 3 into minus 1 minus 3. 2 into minus 3 minus 6. 3 into 2 6. 1 into 2 minus 2 minus 3 plus 4 is equal to 1 0 0 1 is equal to identity matrix. Product of AB is identity matrix. Now check product of BA. 2 minus 1 minus 3 2 2 3 1 2. Now row by column. 2 to the 4 minus 3 6 minus 6 minus 2 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 is equal to 1 0 0 1. Again it is identity matrix. Product of AB is identity matrix. Product of B is identity matrix. It means B is inverse of A, or vice versa we can say A is inverse of B. If B is inverse of A, then B is denoted by A inverse, and if A is inverse of B, then A is denoted by B inverse. Now replace both the values. AB equal to B equal to I. If B is inverse of A, then we can write A into A inverse is equal to A inverse into A equal to identity matrix. Or if B is inverse of A, then we can write B into B inverse is equal to B inverse into B equal to identity matrix. Theorem 1. Inverse of a square matrix if it exists is unique. Let A be a square matrix of order M. Let B and C be two inverse of matrix A. Then we have to show B equal to C. Then inverse as unique. First case, since B is inverse of A, therefore A into B is equal to B into A equal to identity matrix, and A is inverse of C is inverse of A, therefore AC is equal to CA is equal to I. Give equation number 1 and equation number 2. AB equal to I, and AC equal to I. It means both are equal. Therefore, from equations 1 and 2, AB equal to AC. Two matrices are equal. Now multiplying both sides by A inverse. A inverse into AB is equal to A inverse into AC. Now apply associative property. A inverse AB can be written as A inverse into A into B is equal to A inverse into A into C. Associative law. A into A inverse is equal to identity matrix. A inverse into A identity matrix, or any matrix into identity matrix equal to itself. So B equal to C. Therefore A has unique inverse. Similarly, we can take B equal to CA, then again B equal to C. Next term. If A and B are invertible matrices of the same order, then AB inverse equal to B inverse A inverse. Means we have to show inverse of AB is equal to this. If inverse of A is B, then AB equal to BA equal to I. Means we have to show AB into BA equal to I. Similarly, we have to show AB into B inverse A inverse equal to I, or this into AB equal to I. So now, since AB into B inverse A inverse is equal to, let us consider this is single matrix. So use associative law. A into B, B inverse A inverse. This is single matrix. Apply associative law. Y associative law. Next step, A. Now again apply associative law. Change the bracket. B inverse into A inverse. A identity matrix, B into B inverse. Because A and B are two invertible matrix, so A into A inverse equal to I, or B into B inverse equal to I into A inverse equal to A inverse, and A into A inverse equal to I. Similarly, we can prove B inverse A inverse into AB is equal to identity matrix. This into this equal to identity matrix, and this into this equal to identity matrix, means one of the matrix is inverse of other. Therefore, AB inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. Next topic, elementary operation, transformation of a matrix. There are two types of elementary operations. Number one, elementary row transformation. We can also speak elementary row operation, and you can use short form ERT. Elementary row transformation. Now take a matrix 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 5. If I write R1 double arrow, both the side and R2. What is the meaning of this symbol? Means interchanging row 1 and row 2. So meaning of this, in place of R1 write R2, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5. When we apply this operation, then both matrices are different, not equal. I will take another example. So many examples are there. This is first, second, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 8, 7, 3, 2. If I write R1 tends to 2R1, then we get a new matrix. Means replace R1 by 2 into R1, means multiply each element of row 1 by 2. 4 to the 8, 5 to the 10, 6 to the 12. 3, 2, 8, 7, 3, 2 as it is. Again we get new matrix. 5, 3, 2, 7, 5, minus 3, 2, 4, 1. If I write R1 tends to R1 plus 2 into R2. What is the meaning of this? R1 tends to R1 plus 2R2 means in place of R1 write R1 plus 2 into R2. So R1 plus 2 means corresponding elements 5 plus 2 into 7. So 5 plus 2 into 7. 7 to the 14 or 5, 19. R1 means 3 plus 2 into 5, 10 plus 3, 13. 2 plus minus 3 into 2, 2 plus minus 6, so minus 4. 7, 5, minus 3, 2, 4, 1. In general, we can apply such symbols, such operations. R1 tends to R1 plus K into R2, where K is any scalar. Elementary column transformation. You can use ECT. Number 1, take a matrix, or if I write C1 double arrow C2, means interchanging C1 and C2. So in place of C1 write C2, 3, 6, 2, or in place of C2 write C1, 2, 5, 3, and third column as it is 4, 7, 5. If I write C2 tends to 2 into C2, means multiply each element of C2 by 2. So write C1 as it is, 5 to the 10, 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6, 6, 8, 2 as it is. If I write C2 tends to C2 plus 3 into C3, then we get new matrix. This is C2 or this is C3. So 3 plus 3 into 2, 6 or 3, 9. So in place of C2 write 9. C1 as it is 5, 7, 2, and C3 also as it is 2, minus 3 and 1. Only change C2. Now 5 plus 3 into minus 3, minus 9 plus 5, minus 4. And 4 plus 3 into 1, 7. So in general we can apply such operations. C1 tends to C1 plus K into C2, K into C3, where K is any scalar. Convert matrix into identity matrix using elementary row transformation. So first write given matrix 2, 1, 4, 3. Convert this matrix into identity matrix, means 1, 0 0 1. Means first introduce 1 8 A1 on place, means element of first one first column using ERT only, using only elementary row transformation. We want 1. So there are two cases, either interchanging R1 and R2, then we get 1, and another R1 minus R2. If we apply R1 minus R2, then we get 1. So better choice is interchanging R1 and R2. No need to write any symbol because both matrices are different. So next step we write 1 3 2 4. So first step is over 1. Now second step, first 1, then 0, then 1 and then 0 in this way. We want 0 dead place. This is R2. So apply this. R2 tends to R2 plus opposite sign of 2 into R1. Then we get 0 dead place. R1 as it is. R2 plus minus 2 R1. So 2 plus minus 2 into 1. 0. 4 plus minus 2 into 3. So 4 minus 6 minus 2. And now we want 1 at dead place. Using elementary row transform means in entire question you have to use only row. Don't use column anywhere. We want 1. If number at corner, then always multiply by its reciprocal. So R2 tends to minus 1 by 2 into R2. So 1 3 0 and minus 2 into minus 1 by 2 1. Now we want 1 0 at dead place. So apply R1 tends to R1 plus opposite sign of 3 minus 3 into R2. So we get identity matrix 1 plus minus 3 into 0. So we get only 1. 3 plus minus 3 into 1. 0 and 0. So in this way we can convert this matrix into identity matrix. In next lecture we will discuss inverse of 2 by 2 matrix and inverse of 3 by 3 matrix. Thank you. Have a nice day.